Good morning, children.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, friends. How are you?
I'm fine too. As you see, we've got here guests. Let's turn to them and say to them, welcome to our school.
Welcome to our school.
Very good. Now turn no one and sit down, take your places. Get ready for the lesson, sit straight. As you know, dear children, we always begin our lesson with speaking. And after speaking, I'm going to tell you the aim of our lesson. First of all, who is on duty today?
I am duty today.
Okay, on duty today. Okay, thank you very much. Tell us the first question, who is absent today?
All are present.
Yes, all are present. Our small group is present today. Thank you. Who wants to tell me what date and day is it today? What? Yes, and others? Yes, again?
Day is 25th of February.
5th of February, and day?
And day, Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, yes. Very good, sit down. Okay, and who can tell me what is the weather like today? Look outside, today is very nice weather. Who can tell me what is the weather like today? Yes, don't be afraid, put up your hands. Yes, Camille?
It's sunny, it's windy.
It's windy, yes, a bit windy, yes, a bit windy today. It is cloudy. Yes, okay, thank you very much. And Oksana, what season is it now? Season.
It's winter.
It's winter, yes. These are the last days of the winter. And who can tell me what are winter months? What are winter months? Who remembers? Yes?
June, July.
No, winter. Winter. Yes?
December, January, February.
They are.
December.
Begin with they are.
There are December, January, and February.
February, well good. And now Camila, summer months. What are summer months?
June.
They are.
They are June, July, and August.
Yes, they are June, July, and August. Okay, that will be enough for the beginning. Now look at the screen here. We've got the topic of our lesson, the pleasure of reading. As you remember, this was the title of unit number 6 that we learned during January and February. Today we've got summarizing lesson. We'll talk about everything that we learned during unit number 6. And we are going to talk about books. We are going to do some tasks on vocabulary that we learned. And we are going also to listen to 2 projects prepared by our pupils from 11th form, by Gulara and Beata. You know them. And you will do some tasks. They also prepared some tasks for you. Okay, now as you know the aim and as you know what to do, let's begin. The first thing we are going to do is watch the video. The video was prepared by our second group of English, your classmates. After watching it, you will tell me what was this video about, yes? And who prepared, who sent you this video. Let's watch it. Listen to it.
History of the book, from ancient times till today. Books were written on different materials. It was start to write on books. Clay tablets were used in Mesopotamia in 3000 BC to write things. Fabrics is also a material that ancient people used to write on. Chinese used to write on silk and other special fabrics by the help of brass. But ancient people were not satisfied from what they were using and invented papers of the great tablets. Egypt, Egyptian and other Middle East nations found the papers. This is a material by mixing different kinds of hard fabrics leaves, by grinding and drying them. Then they get a dough like clay. This was the first step for today's books. When they made papers from books, writing on the papers was easy. We are now reading printed books and also digital books. By reading books, we learn many things and also share information. We can be more successful by reading and studying books. We can be more social by reading books. Books increase our understanding and way of thinking. We develop our culture by reading books. We feel joy and happiness by reading books. Therefore, our work, efforts, things are our books. Books are like our best friends forever.
Okay, that's all. So, what was this video about? Yes? No, what was this video about? First of all?
The history of
Oh, yes, it was about the history of books, yes. But you are right. Konuşuka Besudova read this text, he read it very badly, yes? It's very bad reading. I think he will get a bad mark after this lesson. Well, now, you know that we've got some words. We learned some words during unit number 6, yes? Here you can see word combination. Word combination. First of all, repeat after me, and then you are going to match words with their translation. Let's begin with this. Repeat after me. Pop-eyed children.
Pop-eyed children.
A cozy room.
A cozy room.
A dangerous search.
A dangerous search.
To pick fruit.
To pick fruit.
A fascinating idea.
A fascinating idea.
An old edition.
An old edition.
A real chatterbox.
A real chatterbox.
To impress greatly.
To impress greatly.
An impressive view.
An impressive view.
Okay, now you have to find their translation. The translation is mixed. Yes, who wants to begin? And what about others? Who wants? Aziz, come. Aziz, now you take a pen and show us the translation from this position. Read first of all.
Pop-eyed children. Пучеглазые дети.
Do we agree with him?
Yes.
Okay.
A cozy room. Уютная комната.
Agree? Okay.
A dangerous search. Опасный поиск.
Agree.
To pick fruit. Срывать фрукты.
Yes.
A fascinating idea. Прекрасная идея.
Okay.
An old edition.
Tamerlan?
Старое издание.
Yes.
Yes. A real chatterbox. Настоящий болтун.
Okay. Agree? Yes.
To impress greatly. Впечатлять сильно.
Do you agree? Impress greatly. Yes.
An impressive view.
Again, read it.
An impressive view.
View, yes.
Впечатляющий вид.
Agree. Okay, thank you very much. Aziz. You are right. These were the word combinations that you know in unit number 2. But we also learn how to react on some of people's questions. For example, if I ask you, what is your name?
My name is
Yes, you are answering my name is. If I ask who wants to say, what is your surname? Who wants to say, what is your surname? Surname, yes?
My surname Ramazan.
Is Ramazan, yes. Each question has proper answer. Now look at this list of phrases, and you have to give the proper answer to these phrases. For example, the first one. Who wants to read? Yes, Oksana?
How
Have
a nice weekend.
Weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Okay, it's better to say you too. Next, who wants to read? Alishka? How a nice weekend.
How nice to see you again.
Yes.
Thank you. It's nice to see you too.
It's nice to see you. The word nice. It's nice to see you too. And the easiest, yes, yes, Fatima.
How do you do?
Yes, the answer is the same. How do you do, Ragim?
Meet my sister Jane. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, or you can say. Khalil?
Thank you for a wonderful meal. I'm glad to enjoy it.
You enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it.
Ismail?
I have just passed my exam. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes, two. Next, Fatima, yes, two.
Involves
How?
public speaking. He's fine, thank you.
He's fine, thank you. And the last one, Oksana again.
Then I step to the place.
Speak to her, okay?
Speak to the place.
Please.
Hold the line, place.
Yes, hold the line, please. Yes, well done. You all remember vocabulary and the phrases. Now it's time to listen to the project. The pupil from 11th form, Asmana Beata, prepared a project. She made a big search through some different encyclopedias in the internet and found some information about archaeological monuments and buildings in our town, in Durban. Let's listen to her. Beata, please come to the blackboard. And after listening to her, she prepared a task for you.
My name is Asmana Beata, great to see you. My project is archaeological in Durban. Durban is the oldest town in Russia. Since antiquity, the value of the area as the gate to the Caucasus has been understood, and Durban has archaeological sites over 5,000 years old. There are so many beautiful places and archaeological beauties in Durban. Anyone who has ever heard of Durban knows that there is a beautiful fortress Narinkala. The fortress of irregular shape occupies an area of 4.5 hectares of its walls, approximately 180 feet wide and 280 feet length. Small fortified towers at a distance of 20-30 meters of each other. Because Durban is a town where many religions is Islam, there are several mosques. Balam Mosque, Mosque of the Orthodox Gate. In 1796 was destroyed during the siege of the city by General Dubov. Restored in 1812. Kirisia Mosque, located in area of 7 districts called Magal. In 1923, Mosque served as a church. Now it is a Dover district. Kirkliat Mosque, Mosque of the Kirkliat Gate, built in 1626, 27 years on the orders of Shah Abbas. Another name, Shah Abbas Masjid, rebuilt several times. Minaret Mosque, it was the only mosque with a minaret in Durban, built in 13th, 14th centuries. Rebuilt in the mid-19th century. Minaret is 11 meter high. Church of Mosque, built dates back to the 17th century, rebuilt in late 19th century, destroyed completely in the 16th, 20th century. Among them, the largest and the most ancient mosque is the Juma Mosque. Juma Mosque was built in 733. Together with this mosque was built a large mosque for general private prayer. In 30 years, the mosque was the only mosque on North Dagestan, and until recent years, it remained the only one in southern Dagestan. Today, the complex of Jamal Mosque consists of a main mosque, madrasa, and living quarters for the clergy. The size of the mosque consists of 68 meters from west to east and 28 meters from south to north. The under space of the mosque consists of 3 naves. The width of the middle nave is equal of 6.3 meters and side by 4 feet between both spanned by arcs. The height of the dome is equal to 17 meters. There are also several churches in Durban. Armenian Church of the Holy Sepulchre was built in 19th century, 1806. The Church of the Holy Virgin Orthodox Church was built in 1900, opened in 1901. There are 4 theatres in Durban. Passages in Dork, State Virginia, Musician Drama Theater, made by Simon Starkins, State Basaranian Drama Theater, Azerbaijanian Drama Theater, and Ted Folk Theater. Other architectural buildings is Derbent Lighthouse. A few meters of constructions of the lighthouse is invariably arriving in the post ships. It was built in 1853 in order to ensure on the safety of navigation in coastal waters of the Caspian Sea. And most architectural buildings is Cathedral of St. George, built in 1853 on the draft of Prince Regard. It was located in our central square but was destroyed in 1938. Among them, other buildings, architectural buildings importance are museums of culture and daily life of ancient Derby, museums of nature of the Caspian, established in 1993, museums of military glory, organized in 1901, House Museum of the December Sport, Alexander Bestuzhin-Mariinsky, museums of the history of all cultures and religions, and monuments. Monument Dormis who died during the World War II, opened in 1985. Monument of Mitzvah Javi, opened in 1991. A Memorial of Glory, established in memory of the fallen soldiers, 345th Infantry Division. Now I prepared for you.
Now listen to your class. She prepared a crossword for you.
The questions of work is very easy for you, I think.
Give me one. I will do with you together.
You have 2 minutes.
The time is over.
Let's check it. First question, who wants to read? Please again. First question. Read the question.
How many theaters in Germany?
Answer? 4 theaters in Germany. Okay, that's right. Who wants to read the second question?
What is the name of famous masculine?
Juma, that's right. Who wants to read the third question? Who wants? I am a construction. Okay. Lighthouse, that's right. Who wants to read fourth question? Please, Oksana.
The oldest home in Russia.
Yes, that's right. And last question, please.
What is Narinkola? Fortress.
Fortress, that's right. Very good.
Thank you very much, Beata. Thank you for your project and for your work. Thank you very much. Down. We are going to talk about your mistakes, Beata, in pronunciation and in grammar after the lesson. Okay? You made some mistakes. Okay, now you have done the crossword, and we've got, I prepared a task for you also. Look at the blackboard. We learn phrasal verb to run. Phrasal verbs are very important, especially when you pass national examination form. You have to know all the phrasal verbs that we learn. For example, we've got to run. What does it mean, run? Yes, and if a verb gets some prepositions, the meaning changes. For example, to run away. What was the meaning? To run away. Who wants to say? Run away. Tadlan, you are not active today. Yes? Yes. To run down. To run down. There were 6 meanings of yes, Camille. Yes, okay. Next, to run in. For example, run into the room. Yes? Yes, well done. Next, run out. Run out. Yes? Or? Yes, that's right. And run over. Who remembers? Run over. Yes? And second meaning? Yes, that's right. Now we are going to do the task. You have to fill the blanks here using the proper preposition. Let's begin. Each of you will get. Begin. You've got 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Do it very, very quickly. Do it very quickly. Can have the second one. Timon? Can have the second one. Oh yes. Just quickly. Yes? Yes? The sing. Yes, let's do it. The time is running out. Okay. Who is ready? If you are ready, sit straight. If you are ready, sit straight. Yes, I see Anishka is ready. Who is ready next? Wait, Anishka, wait a second. Who wants? Ismail, Aksana. Sit straight, sit straight. Let me see that you are ready. Yes, Rahim, Tamirwan. Okay, that is enough, Aziz. Put down your pens. Let's read. Ali, read the first one.
The old gentleman was run over by the car.
Yes, we use which preposition? Over. What is run over? Period. Yes. Okay, next, Rahim.
Your friend has run out. Hand in your pants.
Papers, be careful. What is run out? What is run out? Or? Yes. Tamilan.
Give me a pencil. I have run out of them.
Again, run out, yes. Ismail.
The thing is running down.
The thing is running
out.
Over. The thing is running over. It's mistake. Correct your mistake. Next, Aziz.
Don't run away. I want to talk to you.
Yes. What is run away?
We'll be back to the next.
Yes. Well done. Well, now I think you are tired. We'll do a bit relaxation. Sit straight. Sit straight. Now, imagine that you're sitting by the side of the sea. Close your eyes and listen to the music. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and make deep breathes. Deep breathes. Breathe. We'll have a relaxation for 1 minute. Okay, that is enough. That is enough. Well, now you are ready. I think you've got enough power to continue our lesson. The second project will be presented by Asman Ojular. She searched in video hosting YouTube, you all know it, some information about Durban. She found a video about Durban and prepared a talk about the history of Durban. Please come to the blackboard. Beata, you will help her. Come. Listen carefully to Gülara. You will do the task. After that.
Durban is a town in Dagestan on narrow place between the Caspian Sea and the foothills of Caucasus. Durban is considered of the most ancient cities of the world. Pioneer settlements arose here at the end of 4 million BC. The modern town was founded in 438 years. It endured many rough historical events, storms and destructions. The period of decline and blossom. Here lay one of the most important sites of the Great Silk Way. The important fact in the history of Durban was an adoption of Christianity in 330 years. Since the 5th century, the active development of the town and also the grandiose construction to protect forward Asia from nomads. The new stage of the development of the town is connected with the invasion of Arabs in the 7th century. When the first Arab groups in 642 and 643 appeared at the gate of Durban. In 651, Arabs took Durban. However, they could strongly fix only in 733 and 734 years. From now on, active process of Islamization of the population of the town begins. At this time, ancient Juma Mosque was constructed. With the gain of Durban by Arabs, the town turns into the main strong point of the Arab Caliphate in the Caucasus. Into the major military, the political and ideological center. Considerable construction works were carried out here. Durban becomes the largest medieval town of the Caucasus with the developed craft productions and agriculture. Medieval Durban is the largest port on the Caspian Sea, the most important center of the international trade of the East, West, North and South. Durban supports close commercial relations with many areas and the seats of the Middle East, Eastern Europe. In March 1668 year, Durban was taken by the Don Cossack Ataman Stepan Razin. A capture of Durban was the beginning of the Persian campaign of the Razin, which indeed reached burning the Persian fleet in the Caspian Sea. At the beginning of the 18th century, when threat of the Persian and Turk-Ottoman gang of Caspian Arabs came, Peter I undertook a non-Persian campaign. The population of the town solemnly met the Russian Empire and presented it 2 silver cages. From town gate at the book Durban's name, telling about history of the town. Peter I paid special attention to its historical monuments. In 1830 years, according to the Derbentskaya peace treaty, it was attached to Russia since 1846, the provincial city. It was a part of the Dagestan area. From 1840s years, it enjoyed fast economic recovery. In 1840 and 98, through Durban passed the railroad for patrols Baku. It is possible without stopping to tell about our ancient town Durban. This was a short trip through our beloved town.
Okay, thank you very much for your project, your video. You told us about a lot of historical events. Now your task. What did you prepare for our pupils?
I prepared a mixed dialogue. You must put the sentence in the right order.
Okay. Deliver your task. So your task is to put the words in the right order, the dialogue in the right order. You've got just 1-2 minutes. Yes, you look, maybe they need help, Gulara. Look, maybe they need help. You can advise them something. Look at each of the group of students and advise them. Give them some advice. You've got 30 seconds, then we'll check. You have 30 seconds left. You don't have a lot of time. If you are ready, sit straight, quick. If you are ready, sit straight.
Now let's check. Who wants to read? First part.
Hello.
Continue.
How are you? I'm fine. And you? I'm fine too. I'm fine. What are you doing? I'm reading a book about the history of Durban. I want of different craft productions where developed.
No, you are not right. Who can help them? What is next? What are you doing?
What production were developed medieval period.
Okay, give them the right variant.
Oh, that's very interesting. Rainbow is fun.
Give them the right variant. Give them the right and let them check themselves. Check yourself. Check if you are right or not. Check it. Maybe the task is hard for you. Correct your mistakes. So, Ragin and Fatima, read the dialogue.
Hello.
Listen.
I'm fine. And you? I'm fine too. What are you doing? I'm reading a book about the history of the city. Oh, that's very interesting. When was it founded? It was founded in 458
AD, yes.
What car production were developed in medieval period? I work for different crop
Productions.
We were developed the glass, pottery, metal, working, and many others. Thank you very much. I was just looking for such information about our town.
Okay, thank you very much. So the task you prepared to learn was hard for them. You see, they didn't manage with it. They made mistakes. Okay, this task is over. Thank you for your progress again, Juliana. Now let's do our task. We are going now to continue our work on unit number 6. Let's listen to a text and say if it is true, false, or don't know. True, false, or don't know. After listening, you all going to tell me if it is true, false, or don't know.
The reader of books, after R. Darwin. Matilda's brother Michael was a perfectly normal boy, but his sister was something to make your eyes pop. By the age of 1.5, her speech was perfect, and she knew as many words as most grown-ups. The parents, instead of applauding her, called her a noisy chatterbox, and told her angrily that small girls should be seen and not heard. By the time she was 3, Matilda had taught herself to read by studying newspapers and magazines that lay around the house. At the age of 4, she could read fast and well. The only book in the whole of this educated household was something called Easy Cooking, belonging to her mother. And when she had read this from cover to cover and had learned all the recipes by heart, she decided she wanted something more interesting. "Daddy," she said, "do you think you could buy me a book?" "A book?" he said. "What's wrong with the telly, for heaven's sake? We've got a lovely telly, and now you come asking for a book. You're getting spoiled, my girl." Nearly every weekday afternoon, Matilda was left alone in the house. So, on the afternoon of the day when her father had refused to buy her a book, Matilda decided to walk to the public library in the village all by herself. When she arrived, she introduced herself to the librarian, Mrs. Phelps. She asked if she could sit for a while and read a book. Mrs. Phelps was taken aback when she saw that such a tiny girl had arrived at the library without a parent, but told her she was very welcome. "Where are the children's books, please?" Matilda asked. "They're over there, on those lower shelves," Mrs. Phelps told her. "Would you like me to help you find a nice one with lots of pictures in it?" "No, thank you," Matilda said. "I'm sure I can manage." From then on, every afternoon, Matilda came to the library. The walk took her only 10 minutes, and this allowed her 2 wonderful hours in the library where she sat quietly by herself in a cosy corner, devouring one book after another. When she had read all children's books in the place, she started searching for something else. Mrs. Phelps, who had been watching her with fascination for the past few weeks, now got up from her desk and went over to her. "Can I help you, Matilda?" she asked. "I'm wondering what to read next," Matilda said. "I've finished all the children's books." "You mean you've looked at the pictures?" "Yes, but I've read the books as well." "I thought some were very poor," Matilda said, "but others were lovely. I liked The Secret Garden best of all. It was full of mystery. The mystery of the room behind the closed door, and the mystery of the garden behind the big wall."
Okay, that is all. Now look here. This task is also the same like in the national examination form when you give it in after the 11th form. You have to again, the task is true, false, or don't know. What is true? Who knows? What is true? Yes, false? And don't know? Okay, so if it was not mentioned in the text, we say don't know. If it was true by the text, we say true. If it was false, false. Let's begin, Tagnon. Read the sentence.
The parents challenge her.
Call.
Her a feedback true.
Is it true?
True.
Not true, false. The parents called for a real chatterbox. A real chatterbox. What is chatterbox? Yes. Okay, next, Aziz.
At the age of 4, the coach
She.
she could read
Fast.
True.
Yes, at the age of 4, she could read fast. Next, Ismail.
Matilda said to go to the library on Monday. Don't know.
Yes, we don't know. It was said that one day she decided to go. Next, Fatima.
The library name was Mrs.
Phelps. Is it true? Is it true? Or false? Is it true? Oksana, is it true? What's her name, Mrs. Phelps? The librarian name? No. And what was her name? It's true. Her name was Mrs. Phelps. Mrs. Phelps. Civil.
Matilda came to the library every morning. It is false.
It is false. She came to the library every what? Every afternoon. In the afternoon. And Rahim?
Matilda liked the secret garden best of all. And true.
Yes, it is true. The secret garden is true. Well done. So, as for now, you see all the tasks are over. We've done everything that you had to do. Now, open your books, exercise 66. The only task that we haven't done during unit number 6. Between unit number 6, exercise 66. You can see here what? A letter. Camille, read the task quickly.
This is Sophia's letter to her family who are in Italy. Sophia is talking an English course in Great Britain and is planning to visit her relatives at home. Open the brackets to complete the letter.
The letter. Okay, let's do the first one. You have to open the brackets and put in the right tense. Present simple, past simple, future simple, yes? Begin. The first one.
I feel very excited at the thought that in another week I shall with you again on holiday.
I shall?
With
No, and where is be? I will be or I shall be. Okay, that is enough. This task is for you to do at home. Okay? Open your diaries, write down your home task. Exercise 66. To finish the task. Exercise 66, Unit 6. You will do it in written form in your copybooks and you'll give it to me on the next lesson, on Thursday. Tomorrow. Write down in your copybooks. Okay, the lesson is over for now, but I've got some questions for you. You see, it was an unusual lesson. We listened to the project, we did a lot of tasks, yes, it was summarizing lesson. Did you like the lesson? Did you like the lesson, today's lesson?
Yes.
Was it interesting?
Yes.
Was it interesting?
Yes.
And what did you like most?
I like project Gulada and Beata.
Prepared by Gulada, prepared by... Yes, Sweet, what about you?
I like a dialogue.
Dialogue, oh, and you made a lot of mistakes in dialogue. It was very hard for you. We are going to work on this problem on the next lessons. Yes, Tamila?
Crossword.
The crossword. Well, and what about you, Regine? Did you like the crossword?
I like crossword.
Okay, and what was the English for Maya? It was in your crossword.
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse, yes. Oh. And what was the English for крепость? It was also in your crossword. Fortress. It was also in your task. Okay, it's very good. What about you, Ismail? Did you like the lesson?
I like the lesson.
Did you like?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And what did you like? What did you like during the lesson? What was interesting? Was the dialogue interesting? Was the text that we listened interesting?
I like interesting
tasks. Okay, so thank you enough. And what about the letter? What about the videos I prepared for Shida Vesudula? Did you like it? No, because it was very bad reading. Okay, thank you very much for your lesson. You all get excellent marks today. Now stand up, let's say goodbye. Stand up. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Have a break.